keep that going. Keep it going.
Keep it going.
Keep it going. Is there any more satisfying chord than E major, Pete?
Not really, especially when you go like this.
Yeah, well that's E add something, isn't it?
I don't know. It's an E chord. It's an E at 9. What did you mean when it's an E? Just like.
Yeah.
So yes, there is.
At the end of Teenage Dirtbag, right, where it goes. Do, 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 do. It's one of the best E majors on record anyway. Anyway, there we are. Lest we talk about E major.
I played that song with a famous girl band in 2005.
Oh.
Teenage Dirtbag. And guess in the comment section below which girl band that was. And you win a thumbs up from me.
I think it was the Backstreet Boys. Right, okay,
Hey,
so welcome to Acoustic Guitar Paradiso on Andertons TV.
And my name is Pete.
And my name is Mick. And as you can tell from the title of this video, it's kind of acoustic guitar classics.
Yes.
And this won't be the last of these videos that we do because there are many acoustic guitar classics. And it's just sometimes can be really helpful to hear them side by side to get us in that headspace. So it's not like a which is best, because that's folly. That's a ridiculous question to ask.
It's because everybody has different opinions about.
Yeah, what's best, Strat or a Telly?
Best.
You know, what's best, Strat or a Les Paul? It's impossible question to answer. So really, it's just about classics. So such,
yeah, some of the three most basically iconic guitars of three manufacturers that we have here, and you can probably already tell which manufacturers we have. We have Martin, we have Gibson, and we have Taylor.
Yeah, who pretty much own the high-end acoustic guitar market.
Yeah.
Across all three.
No secret.
Particularly these two. Gibson makes far fewer guitars than either of.
Oh, did they?
Than either of them.
Oh, see, I didn't realise that.
Yeah.
But there you go. So you learn something every day.
But they're equally iconic, I would say. So we've got
Martin D28.
Yeah, and this isn't the HD28 or the D28 or the D28 cutaway or any other 58 versions of the D28 they do.
This is
the
a
standard
D28,
which I believe had some upgrades just recently.
Yeah. So the same upgrades as the D18 had, basically.
East Indian rosewood back and sides.
Yeah.
Simple white binding.
Yeah.
Not herringbone.
Yeah.
Sitka spruce top.
Yep.
Ebony fingerboard and bridge.
Yeah.
D28.
And hardwood neck here.
Yeah. The iconic acoustic guitar.
Yeah. Played. Anyway, yes.
The Taylor we've chosen. We had a bit of a chat about this because
we did.
Taylor is, in acoustic guitar terms, a relatively new company, 1974. And if you think that Martin and Gibson go back before 1900, so so Taylor is relatively new in that respect, and has been constantly innovating. But perhaps the biggest Taylor innovation came along with the 14 shape body, which is thus. They called it Grand Auditorium, which means it's pretty much as wide as a Dreadnought, if not even slightly wider.
It looks a little wider, but
as deep.
Yeah.
But with this pinched waist and a cutaway, and Taylor really defined the electroacoustic market.
They did, didn't they?
Yeah, post Ovation. Won't go back that far, but Taylor really designed the cutaway electroacoustic guitar market, and it's a market that they still are massively dominant in.
Yeah.
chosen this, right? So this is a new, well, Taylor's constantly evolving its models, and in 2016 had a look at the 500 series, which is now mahogany back and sides, cedar top, and I'm not sure if my memory's going to serve me right here. It was either the 514 CE or the 714 CE many years ago, which had the cedar top.
Yeah.
Cedar differs from spruce. It has a different kind of dynamic character. It looks slightly different. But we thought that, you know, it's pretty representative of an iconic Taylor model.
Yeah.
But it's a current model, and it's about the same price as this.
Yeah.
And the same price as that.
It's this, which is a very, very classic guitar. The Gibson Hummingbird.
Yeah, and that's the standard Hummingbird. So again,
yep.
you know, Gibson does like kind of custom versions, true vintage versions. That's the
Yeah.
standard Gibson Hummingbird.
Yes.
So mahogany back and sides.
Yeah.
Sitka spruce top. Rosewood fingerboard and bridge.
Yeah.
You could happily say that we could have chosen a J45. We could have chosen an 814 CE, we could have chosen a 000,
D18, yeah, all that stuff.
Maybe that's the next video, but for this video,
maybe it is the next video.
We've chosen these guitars.
Maybe you can comment below. Find guitars that cost the same price, sort of
similar,
similar price, yeah.
But classics of their time. So come on then, shall we begin, Pierre?
Yeah, we shall begin with our favourite chord. Nylon pick, 1 mil. Good ring in that. Again. Also keeps ringing. Martin. Yes.
So your first G chord, what are you hearing?
No, I can't even remember because but I hear there's the distinct difference between them.
Yeah.
And I just describe it as a Gibson and a Taylor and a Martin sound. Yeah, but do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you?
It's very convenient.
Does it make sense though?
Of course it makes sense. They definitely have their breed characteristics.
Yeah, completely.
So, cedar. Let's begin with the cedar top.
Yeah.
Right? So cedar doesn't. Now we're going to get into cliches and generalizations here, but generally speaking, cedar doesn't have the dynamic range that spruce has.
Top. It's lacking the top, isn't it? It doesn't go as toppy.
You can't hit it as hard.
As low, yeah.
And as a result, it tends to be favoured by, or it tended to be favoured by fingerstyle players.
Yep.
Because you get a little bit more dynamic if you hit the guitar not quite as hard. Obviously, it's used widely in classical guitars, but that's a whole other thing.
Yeah. Another video.
And actually, there's quite a lot of bottom end coming out of this guitar.
Yeah.
And it has, you know, Taylor is well known as a brand for having nice singy trebles.
Yep.
Very kind of articulate. However, so is that.
That's very
Plenty
of the scope.
Yeah.
High, lows, mids. It's kind of nice balance.
Whereas the Gibson, now according to I'm looking at it going, really? According to the Gibson's spec, it's got a short scale length. It's got a 24 3/4 scale length, which...
Oh yeah, it could be maybe.
Yeah, it does. It definitely does.
Yeah.
So that might be in part accounting for the fact that it doesn't have that kind of really zingy top, and it's kind of warmer in the mid.
Exactly.
Which is what you'd expect from a Gibson.
Yeah.
So we're already into cliches. We're hearing with our eyes. So you're out there. You can hear with your ears.
Yeah. And we talked about this today, didn't we? We sat down with Lee and we talked about listening to something, but doing blind tests. Mm. And I think when you when you see something and you play it, like now we're talking instruments, amps or guitars or whatever. When you see it and you play it, you kind of immediately make your mind up what's that like and what's that's going to be like and which one do I like.
Pete, let's do our own makeshift blind test.
Is that what we're going to do?
Give me that guitar.
Yeah.
Close your eyes.
Oh God.
And keep them closed.
Okay, I'm closing my eyes now. Okay.
Keep them closed. Keep them closed.
I'm not peeking.
Round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. You're going to have to try not to touch the cutaway, if indeed there is one.
Okay. Right. So
I'm going to position you on the mic.
Okay. Oh, this is difficult, man. Are you ready?
There you go.
I have to play a G chord because I can't see anything. It's a Taylor. Is it?
Again, try not to touch put your right hand down, left hand down. Oh, come on. Come on.
What?
There you go. You can't touch the guitar,
Okay.
You just got to look.
Okay. Here, good?
Yeah. Keep your eyes shut.
Yeah,
keep your eyes shut.
I'll say Gibson on that
keep
one.
Keep your eyes shut.
Oh God, there's something on my lap. Ah! Where's the G? There. Here. Are you giving me my stuff?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not. And open your eyes.
Okay. The last one was definitely a Martin.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. And then the two first ones was not as easy. On my eyes just need to adjust. I'd say Taylor and then Gibson.
Other way around, actually.
Was it?
Yeah.
No! So there you go. So I can definitely tell. That's weird. Do you want to do the same thing?
Why not? Let's try and do it a bit. We'll try and rattle through it.
It's very difficult. Okay.
So.
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Great. Hang on. Shuffle it. There you go. I've got it. Ah, you touched it. Hang on. Wait.
last one's definitely the Gibson.
Okay. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can tell because it's.
I was just noticing that there's a satin finished neck, lacquered neck.
I'll be honest.
And I didn't notice that at all. I didn't even think about that.
Okay, so I know that's the Taylor.
Yeah.
I know the second one was the Taylor.
Okay.
Because I just do.
Yeah.
But bizarrely, it was. I was wanting to play bluegrass on it, whereas the first guitar was the Martin, wasn't it?
It was a Gibson.
Oh, you did too.
Yeah.
There you go.
So that was just because I thought, okay, I'll just try to not give you one of them.
I mean, to be fair, without wishing to backtrack, it was a process of elimination because I was the most unsure on the first guitar, and yet I played the same guitar twice. So what do I know? Interesting.
And that's why I did it, because I wanted to just see if you actually just go, oh yeah, that's that one, or there's that one.
So how on earth
did
that feel so different second time around?
Because you just played something else. That's the thing.
Weird. Well, there we go.
Wait, so we both got it wrong, basically.
Yeah. So
there you go. So what do we know?
We should leave next week.
Actually, I think I was just sort of banging some chords out like that, and I think what you did was playing a little bit sort of more things and some solo bits and some finger picking, which I didn't do. So to get the different tonality.
Yeah,
off the
I mean,
guitar.
I didn't do that deliberately. The way
okay,
this might sound odd, but I don't. When I play a guitar, I don't think I'm going to play this on that guitar. I pick up the guitar and I let it kind of dictate where we go.
Yeah, I'm the same. And
that's why I like traditional guitars, because they do that for you. Obviously,
Yeah.
you've got to play the song, you've got to play the right stuff. But if you're just jamming away and you just let the guitar lead you, and that's bizarrely this took me into that. And I don't know whether it's because it's just really nice to play, or the strings are nice and fresh.
Yeah. Well, strings are all sort of relatively fresh.
Yeah.
They're all really the same, really, aren't they? So that's really strange.
Can I just play that, Martin? Because I didn't play it.
Exactly.
Or at least I don't think I played it. I don't know if you're telling me the truth, Peter.
Well, we'll only find that out when you're watching the video. So difficult.
Weird. So what are you hearing now?
So the thing is, we're doing these videos, right? So when I'm editing these videos, so I get the audio, and then you do the audio, you bounce the audio out, and then you listen to the audio, and then when you put it onto the videos and you look at it,
it changes. Yeah, totally.
It's so strange, and it's something I don't think you realise till you're actually looking at something being played. It's really unless you do videos like this, and
I can't wait to hear the audio, because these guitars are so different body shape, cedar top, mahogany back and sides.
Yeah. But even with eyes closed,
spruce,
you just
rosewood, and yet these
sound
are closer than that. I think these are more similar than.
See, the feeling I got from, weirdly enough, because this is a lacquered neck, but this is kind of satin, but they felt very similar to play, like really thin necks.
Yeah.
Where this was a different kind of neck on it.
Yeah.
But I got that right for some reason. That's maybe because I've got a Martin. I've got a couple of Martins, but I also got a Gibson. So
we'll never know. But I think I would have known the Martin. We'll never know.
No, you probably would.
I'll never know.
No.
I can remember working on a magazine. Whenever we get a Martin in, we just kind of play it and we go, this isn't a Martin, I know. And you go, how do they do it? How does a Martin sound like a Martin?
Yeah.
Although that one sounds a little more hi-fi.
It got a little more the higher end singy sort of presence.
Could be because it's absolutely box fresh. We had it sent up from the warehouse.
Literally just open the box up. Oh, there's a brand new guitar. Bosh.
Yeah. So maybe with a same with all of these guitars.
Yeah, I think. Well, these have been in the store for weeks, for a week or 2 weeks or something. And when they sit there, people play them, and they get sort of you get to a point where things get played in, and it is wood, and it does change. It's man, I can't believe it.
Let's play, Peter.
Let's just play. And actually, what we need to do next.
Swap them around. Play and swap them around. Yeah.
Okay.
No?
Yes, but we also need to do the internal, because two of these guitars has got. I think actually that's what we should do next. We should plug these guitars in.
It's the plug of truth.
The plug of truth. So the Martin doesn't have a built-in pickup system, so it won't be taking part of this part of the video. But you can, of course, put your own system in. I've got in my Martin, I've got an Ellipse blend, which I
reckon
really like.
if you just cut that bit of wood out there, DiMarzio Super Distortion, that would be perfect, wouldn't it?
So I'm now in, and I'm just going to play.
I was entirely messing around with the controls
Yeah,
to try
that's
and get
fine.
a workable sound there. Okay.
So.
Everything's resonating.
This is all ringing. So, whatever we get from that, that's a thing that you need to decide on. You know, again, it's all about the pickups in the guitar, and it's all about the cutaway, and it's all about the shape, and
it's all about what the sound man does.
Yeah. So we've taken a feed out here off the DI is out, and we got the microphone in front. So I'm just gonna make a sound that is nice, and then you can hear the difference in the guitars, and I think that's just kind of, as we talk about every time.
That sounded more kind of piezo-y to me.
Yeah, it did. Where that one has got all the little, because I used to have a
no, not anymore. It's still all in the saddle.
Okay. It's the thing that goes like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I had the 814 anyway, but that had all the stuff in it, so it's more.
No, they've changed it.
Okay.
So this is ES2.
Oh, is that an ES2 in that one?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't see over there, but
Yeah. So whatever we've learned from that, we'll say again that there are plenty of people out there who expect to plug their acoustic guitar in directly to a sound board or recording machine or PA or whatever, and for it to sound exactly the same as the guitar. It literally never happens.
Yeah,
it doesn't exist. So it's always a compromise.
Yeah.
And which is not to say it's worse, it's just to say it's a sound that fits in, and you need to treat it. So it needs to go through some EQ, and it needs
compressing to be and all that sort of stuff
dealt with to sit in nicely with the band. So
yeah.
And
then it works. Then it works.
Well,
and then
you've heard it on a million live shows, so of course it works.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's
but
great.
if you're sat there wishing to record your masterful acoustic guitar opus, and you want the guitar to sound exactly like the guitar, a microphone is probably.
But a good example is John Mayer live, Las Vegas. Sorry, not Las Vegas, LA.
Oh he's using his Neumann.
Where he's got a microphone in front of it as well when he's playing. So
one of these, isn't it?
Is it?
Or is it a big one?
I can't remember. But anyway, and I think they also plug it in and they mix the signal up, and you get a bit of both, because you'll get some spillover from audience going, "Oh, I love you, John." So
that was me.
That was just him. He's got a little sign and everything. Him and the captain.
So should we turn this off?
Let's turn it off.
And then play. Shall we just play and see what happens? We should just play
something. See what happens.
That was hard work. not because of the guitars.
I haven't played that yet. Let me just give it a bit. It is such an individual thing what you like, because I like all of these guitars.
That's convenient.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. It's like I like them all, and I've got all the brands. So it's a thing that you. It's like electric guitars. You have a Les Paul, you have a Telecaster, you have a Strat. You know, you got the things, and acoustic is the same.
Yeah. Well, you know, going back to the blind test thing, I think it's a really interesting concept because. I've said this before, and I seem to be saying it a lot lately. There is no musical situation in which you'll find yourself playing where it is a blind test. So somebody hands me one of these. I'm immediately thinking kind of country and Americana and all that.
Yeah.
And you know, not that I don't really play bluegrass. In fact, I don't play bluegrass at all. But that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, but see, you didn't. You know, you did a lot of. Music has been played on that. It's not just because Martin is pigeonholed as a bluegrass thing, or Taylor as a poppy thing, or Gibson as a bluesy thing.
I want to be Ryan Adams. You know, I want to be Sheryl Crow. Would we all love to be Sheryl Crow? But because I can't.
That's what he does on a Saturday evening.
I cannot disassociate
an artist that is playing
the iconic image of these guitars from the kind of music I want to play on it. Now on this there might be a reason for that because it is the shorter scale length and it does, you know, seems to strum nicely and record nicely and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
But
here you go.
yeah, I mean, so I tend not to do that on acoustic guitar, as you can tell. Play the big chords.
Yeah.
But it just does. That puts me in that mind.
Yeah. There's always a mindset and
makes me, you know, kind of think a little bit more finger styly and not hitting the guitar so hard and all of that. So you can't divorce yourself from the emotional connection you have, whatever that is, with the instrument.
No.
And I think rather than fight it,
embrace it.
We're into philosophy here.
It's getting deep.
Rather than fight it and go, oh, which of these guitars do I like the sound best? I'm going to close my eyes and decide which one I like best. Go with the one that makes your flipping heartbeat.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Because that's going to inspire you to play better.
Yeah.
So yeah, stick your blindfold test up your bum. No, I'm turning into a bit of a hippie, but I do think it's important.
No, it is that is very important, and there's the Telecaster that I got for my birthday. It's a great example.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you've, so the Telecaster comes in June 2016 in the shop. People go, you have to try it out, and I go, okay. I go in and play this thing, and I just go, this is just ridiculous. I need to have this guitar. I post a photo on Instagram. I go, click. This is the best guitar I've ever tried. Oh, I wish. Why do you? Blah blah blah. I wish. Blah blah. And 2 hours later, I was sold, and I was gutted. absolutely gutted. Turns out the guitar comes back in. Lee and my wife, in cahoots. Lee knows that I love the guitar. My missus knows that I love the guitar. Put it to one side till September, end of September. Where's my birthday? And go, happy birthday. And I went,
tears.
I get goosebumps. Look, hair stands up. Because that guitar, I didn't want to let it away. When it went, I was like, oh my, no, man. You know, what? Why didn't I just go, quick?
Yeah.
And you got a similar thing with another guitar.
Yeah.
That is what it's all about, man.
You know, we have massively veered off the point here, but a long time ago, I gave up buying guitars because it was the right spec or the right, you know, this is what I would. And the guitars that I've acquired since then have been ones where I've picked them up and I've gone, yes. Yeah.
But also people tend to go, that person, that artist plays that guitar, so I'm going to go and buy the same guitar.
Yeah.
And that might not be the right guitar for you.
Well,
anyway,
we've gone miles off the point.
Anyway,
we're basically trying to justify the fact we can't tell the difference between them.
Yeah. So, you know, and all my guitars, I have them because when I played them, I went, this is just great, I need to have this guitar. And that's just the end of it. My Strat, my anything, my Martins and my Gibson and everything. So anyway.
So come on, you got to go home with one. What are you going home with?
One that I don't have is actually a D28.
Okay.
Because I kind of have the other one, so I'll probably go D28.
I've already got a 714 CE.
Yeah.
I'm having this.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
I just want to stand on stage and sing with this.
For me, it's either the Taylor or the Martin, but I'm not so much of a cutaway fan. So in it would be I want something without it. So anyway.
Yes. So we'll pick three more guitars and that wouldn't again.
But I would probably play a few D28s before I picked the one I wanted. So anyway, that was 3 iconic.
Yeah.
Guitars from iconic brands, if you can say that.
We started here, we kind of went around here and all around there.
And I was over there, and then I was over here, and then we talked about something else, and now we're back here again. And that was Acoustic Paradiso on Andertons TV. And I am Pete.
I am Mick.
And we'll see you next time. And please subscribe to the channel. And if you have any ideas like this we could do in the future,
what do you want to see?
Let us know. Cool. We'll see you soon.
Okay.
Take care.